Hi everyone, my name is Luigi Iafrancesco. I'm a mortgage specialist, and I'm here with my good friend Robert Bellini from Lepage Altitude. So today we'll be discussing certain new developments that are coming up in Montreal in the next few years. One of the developments or one of the areas that we'll be speaking about is the triangle area of the Côte de Neige, of the Côte de Neige area. So Rob, can you give us a bit more information about that?
Yeah, of course. So thank you for having me, first of all, Luigi. So the Triangle area, it's a neighborhood that borders Côte-des-Neiges-NDG, town of Mont Royal, and Ville Saint-Laurent. It's a fairly new area in Montreal. It really was kicked off with the Rouge project, which launched several years ago, a six-phase project, and since then there's been numerous new developments that have come within the area. Knocking down a lot of the old warehousing and industrial buildings that were there before.
Okay, and that's the triangle area, and literally right across the street, there's going to be a new development project called Royal Mount. And you've probably seen this in the news as well. Tell us a bit more about this Royal Mount project.
Yeah, so the Royal Mount, so it's a huge project. Really going to revamp the area. So it's getting developed by Carmel Leo, who are the developers who did Quartier des Trente in Brassard. And they also recently did the Four Seasons Hotel Residency, downtown Montreal. Okay. So basically what the Royal Mount is, it's going to be off of the 15 and the 40 on the island. And it is going to be a massive development project with retail, commercial, entertainment and housing as well. There's also going to be a lot of green space implemented in the project, covered bike paths, walkways, parks, kilometers and kilometers of parks. It's going to have a direct link to the La Savane Metro. Okay. So residents and people in the area will be able to access the La Savane, which is obviously on the Orange Line, and have direct access to the whole island of Montreal.
Yeah, perfect. And now, price-wise, like if we're looking for a condo downtown, we're looking at what per square foot, more or less?
Downtown these days is going for easily for roughly $1,000 a square foot.
Okay, and that's regardless. Well, I guess it depends as to if it's new construction or existing. But
exactly. So a lot of the new projects are starting around that price, regardless of COVID. That's the price of the downtown core. Still a great price in my opinion. I do think downtown's always a good investment, yet pricey.
So compared to downtown, what are the prices more or less in the Triangle and the Royal Mount areas?
So the Triangle area is roughly $600 a square foot. So there's a significant decrease. Yeah, significant decrease there. And I honestly think dollar per square foot value-wise is one of the best areas that you could invest in the city. Just for your proximity to literally everything. You're the center of the island of Montreal, and you're paying a fraction of the price of what you would pay just 15 minutes away downtown.
Perfect. And also, what I wanted to go into was essentially, so those are the two projects coming up. Currently, what does the area look like?
So the area has changed significantly in the last 5 years. Just in terms of price, a condo in that area 5 years ago was going for roughly a median price of $300,000, whereas today the median price would be $410,000. So that's mixing in everything, though, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, etc. So a big increase there in just 5 years. In terms of projects that have come up recently there's obviously the Rouge, which I mentioned. There is the Westbury, which has just delivered its first 2 phases and will be delivering the last 4 in the next year. There's the View just next door. There's the Eden in TMR, the Saks in TMR. You also have Cité Midtown, which is in Ville Saint-Laurent. So just to say, literally, 5 years ago there was none of this there, and it's just every year there's new stuff getting announced. So definitely some big changes.
Perfect. And what type of buyers are currently buying there? Is it to owner occupy as a principal residence, or do you see a lot of rental units as well?
So it's a good question. So it's very mixed. There's definitely not a universal buyer buying there. If you look at the downtown core, a lot of the buyers there are investment, so looking to rent out. The Midtown area, the Triangle area, it's very mixed. So you do have the investors just because the price per square foot is great, and I mean, real estate's always a good investment. Let's call a spade, Luigi. But you also have a lot of first-time home buyers because you are in such a great location, and the price is very affordable. You know, a 3.5 condo is going for roughly 350,000. So that's not everyone has that budget, but you're getting 650 square feet as opposed to the 300 square foot studio downtown. So I'm more comfortable for that price range. You're getting a lot of people, young professionals as well. You know, you're very close to the universities, like Université de Montréal. You're close to the hospitals. The Jewish is just up the street there. So a lot of young professionals, a lot of first-time home buyers, a lot of investors. So really a mix. There's no universal buyer.
Perfect. And on that note, is there anything you would like to add about the Royal Mount or the Triangle area?
Get in while you can.
You heard it first from Robert Bellini. Get in when you can. Get in as soon as you can. I think I paraphrased it correctly. Anyways, so essentially, if you have any mortgage questions at that point, please feel free to contact me. My contact information will be in the info below. And as well, if you have any real estate questions, this is your guy. Give Robert Bellini a call and or email, whatever. His contact information will be below as well. And on that note, thank you very much. Have a good day.